I've never been a person of strong willpower. I attach great obligation to everyday tasks. I often feel stressed even before I start it. So it's always hard for me to form an activity into a habit. Thus, when I met this group of people who have been distributing free meals since 1988, I found it hard to understand. What's the driving force behind it?
Yeah, check my website, Food for All UK. New website. Thanks, man.
This morning, I came to their kitchen. I'm gonna brief you with this part. They get food from companies' donations, mostly short-dated, bad packaged, and they don't pay rent here. Period. And now let's get to the point.
So how many meals do you cook per day?
Usually every day we cook 2,000 meals, even a little bit more. But when it's reading weeks in the university, so I cook a little bit less. Usually this pot is full.
How do you feel doing this every day without pay?
We have money for transport, mostly. So we have jobs outside. I feel pleasure because we're doing that process called Bhakti Yoga, Yoga of Love.
Yeah.
So we should share something with the society, with the people for free, not getting paid. Because it's make our consciousness higher.
Do you think you feel that you need to do this? That for you personally, what does this mean to you?
It means me because I'm attempting to practice spiritual life. I connect to the Supreme, and He reciprocates when I want to help. I want to do His service. He reciprocates by sending me this, by sending me you.
God, I almost know nothing about religions. I'm Chinese, taught to believe in communism.
Richard,
Yes,
how long have you been helping here?
and since October last year.
Are you Krishna as well?
No, but I like what they do and the spirit that they do it in. They provide me with food and shelter, and I don't have to worry about bills or where my food comes from, and I'm happy with a simple life. I don't like to think about all the different things in modern life, so for me this is a very good situation, definitely.
Well, I can relate to that. So I followed him upstairs.
Because it's a little bit anarchist here, because I know power is that mind. He isn't a manager, he isn't a boss, he doesn't give people instructions.
He's like, go and whatever, do.
Yeah. And so I was really curious, because I've never been in that environment before, to see, well, how would it work with these guys? But it's really interesting to see when they've got that space and like the responsibility to take initiative, they do it. They see what needs to be done and just crack on.
So you've always been interested in charity stuff?
To working with charities?
Yeah.
Well, since I was, I guess, maybe 18, 19, when I started to think about the world, I saw a lot of problems, and it didn't make any sense to me. It seemed like as a world, as a species, we could solve these problems. There's no reason for children to starve to death anymore at all. There's just no reason. So I thought, well, I can't just say this. I'll at least have to try and do something with my life as well with it.
And I followed him up to the roof, where I hope him to open up more with London city scenes in sight.
Maybe as I was growing up and just generally in life, it's been difficult to find other people who are really sincere about trying to make a difference in the world. I think a lot of people would like to see a better world, but maybe they have other responsibilities, or they don't know how to help, or they're just not passionate enough.
That sounds like me. I would love to see a beautiful world, but I'm not actually trying.
So it's really good to be around people who want to make a difference and who do make a difference, who dedicate their lives to making a difference. I like this.
In China, we put this kind of statue
Facing in. Yeah. In India also it's facing in.
Yeah.
But on our bus we want to face out. We're not looking for our own love, we're looking for the love of other people. Nobody's ever become poor by giving. People become poor by hoarding. My mother wants me to work in a bank. So recently I told her, I'm a bank manager now, but it's a food bank.
Oh.
You'll see on this van it's written food bank. So we're also a bank. Oh, let's put these out. Just can't keep it clean.
Bank manager.
Listen, I'm gonna have to go.
It is not until I started to volunteer myself that I came to realize this kind of repetitive routine work actually makes me happy and peaceful. Plus, it's one of those things that cannot be bad.